Hello.
Hi. So, day 1 of our 10-day juicing fast. Your dad totally blocked his face. And none for you. Look, it's just.
Oh.
Just. Yes. So, as we said, we are planning on doing the 10-day juicing fast first. And just to give a couple of, starting measurements. I am currently at 5'10" and just stepped on the scale and it told me 325 pounds.
I am 6'2.5", as my doctor says. They're not giving me that 6'3", but anyway, 2.5. And her scale gives me an error message.
Sorry.
At the doctor's office a couple weeks ago, they weighed me at 348.8. So, hooray.
So, pretty obvious. Why are you doing this? Weight and other health concerns. Of course, beforehand, we always got the spiel of, you really should. And quite frankly, it's a heck of a lot easier said than done. Some people seem to just go, okay, I'm gonna diet now. Guess what? I'm just gonna drop soda, and they lose all of it. Well, I haven't drunk soda in the last 10 years. Didn't do jack squat.
And I quit my addiction to soda about 4 months ago. Still there.
Yeah. So, a lot easier said than done depending on the issues that your body has. Unfortunately for us, we have some pretty serious actual medical issues that for some reason love to hold on to that extra padding. Yay!
It loves us.
So, that's another reason why we decided to kind of do this reboot juice cleanse, because if we reboot our bodies, maybe it'll help with clearing some of this stuff up, or at least dealing with it in a more positive manner before we have to go onto medication.
True. And to clarify, we are currently not on any medication.
No medication at all whatsoever.
What I have high blood pressure, so that's not good. We've tried to put me on a low sodium diet for the last week, and it's been helping, but I still feel kind of bit. So hopefully this will help with that, kind of reboot that, bring my blood pressure back to a normal. I also have psoriasis, and the last time I tried a 5-day juice fast, my psoriasis cleared up about 90%. So I'm looking forward to that again, if that happens.
Yep. When he told me about that, I was like, oh my god, you mean all these annoying little acne marks that just seem to hang on after puberty? Well, are gonna leave? Oh, fantastic. Great. Thank you. I'll finally have that beautiful glowy skin. It'll be awesome. As far as my medical concerns, there is a history of diabetes in the family. Knock on wood, haven't gotten it yet, but I'm kind of tired of tempting fate. And I also have polycystic ovarian syndrome. So hopefully with getting a lot more of the fruits and vegetables into me and kind of cleansing stuff out, it'll help kind of raise my estrogen levels to kind of fight that. We'll see. So that would be nice. No more pain in that department.
Yeah.
Yes, quite wonderful. So, he kind of cheated before and took some of his drink beforehand.
It's about half.
It's half now because he couldn't stop himself.
It's good.
However, mine's still pretty much full. So we're gonna do that initial taste test to let you guys know that, hey, guess what? The drink isn't bad. Oh, before we do that, this is the orange drink that's on the website. It's literally everything orange. Well, not everything. It's carrot, orange, an apple, and it's supposed to have ginger in it, but neither one of us really react well to ginger. So we've substituted lemon. And considering the fact that ginger is really in this diet to flush you out, I feel it's slightly redundant and not completely necessary. So I think we're good.
And for breakfast, we're having this. For lunch, we're having a mean green.
Yes.
And for dinner, well, I gotta go back to my place for dinner, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna make yet. But what are you having for dinner?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I printed off a whole bunch of recipes. I'm just gonna look at one and be like, hey, that sounds yummy, and go. Yeah, so taste test.
And see, our taste buds are different because I'm tasting a little bit of carrot and some citrus. She's tasting mostly citrus.
I'm tasting mostly the orange. The orange is pretty awesome. I'm not sure if I get the apple, but it's orange. Oh dear Lord, it's orange. It's an orange drink with a kind of interesting carrot aftertaste, but not a bad one. Just different. You're there going, orange. What?
I mean, we like carrots anyway, so
This works for us.
yes.
Just as a side note for anybody who's thinking of getting started on this, we went and did our produce shopping this weekend before we started. And with everything for this upcoming 10 days, because it's not just him and I doing this, it's him, me, my mother, my younger brother, just for my family, for the three of us doing this for 10 days, our produce came out to about $80. So, again, right now, a 99-cent store is our best friend. This is what makes it so affordable. They've got a lot of the stuff that we need to make these juices at the 99-cent store.
When we were there yesterday, they had a huge amount of pineapple, cantaloupe, kale, spinach, strawberry, blueberry, apple, lime. They had basically everything that you're going to need for the generic juice recipes.
Right.
So
it was phenomenal. It blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, I don't have to pay like $5 for a half-pound bag. Yay!
Right.
Another way to save money is definitely find out where your local farmer's market is and when they have it. It's usually once a week, so that will help you out as well. And then, shop around. Just because you're doing a juicing fest doesn't mean you have to go to that high-end organic grocery store in the middle of the posh part of town.
And if you are concerned about that, the rebootwithjoe.com has a suggestion on how to wash the produce if it's not organic. It's basically a little bit of vinegar, baking soda, and something else. And you just let it float in there, and it does its magic.
Yeah.
That's what it's magic.
It's pretty awesome. So yeah, hopefully you guys will be inspired by this. Like I said, we are doing this initially for the 10 days. However, our goal is to make it the full 60 days.
Yeah.
But it's a lot easier to go, hey look, I'm on day 5. Only 5 more days to go.
It's always 1 week ahead.
Right?
You're only 1 week away, man. That's what we're doing.
Exactly. Think about it this way. Day 5, 5 more to go. If you look at it on the big picture.
Day 5?
Day 5! Holy crap. 55 more days to go.
Pizza.
That gets a little harder. So,
Yeah.
we know ourselves. We're giving ourselves that little mental psych out. If you have to do that too, do it.
It helps.
Yeah.
Another thing that I would definitely suggest is I tried to do a 10-day juice fast. I only lasted 5. Why? I didn't really have any good support. I was doing it with one other person, and she copped out on the 5th day. My parents weren't really supportive on the whole thing, and they just thought it was silly. And, they still wanted me to go out and pick them up Jack in the Box and Carl's Jr. and all that. So basically, it's like sending a crack addict to go pick up some crack. Oh, but that crack addict doesn't need to have any. No.
Doesn't work, guys. Please let your support people know, your family, your friends, the people that you're like, hey, come do this with me. Even if they crack and fail, tell them to lie to your sorry little butt. You don't need to know that they cracked and failed, because that is just going to be extra incentive for you to say, oh, well, what's the point? Let me do it too. They better lie up a storm to keep you on track if they really care about you. This is the one time I will ever condone lying. Only time. And, remind the people that aren't doing this with you, don't invite you out to dinner. Don't say, hey, we're at your favorite pizza place. You want to come join us? At this point in time, for this 10 days, food does not exist.
Yeah.
Anything in solid form never existed, never heard of it. You don't know what it means.
And all of you who have a full-time job, avoid the break room like the plague.
Yes.
Because if it's anything like my office, the time that you start a diet, no matter what, it never fails. All of a sudden there's going to be everything in the world in that break room. It's going to be so magical. Some donuts and pizza and croissant and all this other stuff just sitting there taunting you.
And it's always going to be the moment, that very first day that you start this juicing cleanse. All of it's going to magically show up.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there weeks, months beforehand? No. They waited. They knew.
It's a conspiracy.
It is.
Against being healthy.
However, you can do it no matter what.
If I can do it, any of y'all can do it. Just saying.
So, we are going to finish our yummy drinks because they are delicious. Oh my good lord, they are delicious. Right? So, we are going to enjoy our drinks. You guys start juicing up your own, and we'll see you later.
Bye.